Good morning once again. This is Dane. Welcome back to my channel, Philippine Nurse Retires Home. Thank you all my subscribers to have helped me become what I am right now. Okay, a full-fledged YouTuber. Okay, I only do YouTube maybe I would say 3 times a week, and that's really a lot of time and a lot of work because I still have to edit them before I even can post it, make sure that it is correctly done. And otherwise I have about 800 and I need about 200 more to make it to one of the requirements of monetization plus 4,000 hours. So anyway, I'm not still there, okay? The watch hours is the one that's my problem because I have only about maybe 1,500, if there even 1,500 there. But I need about 2,500 watch hours still. Can you imagine how many minutes is that? Let's not talk about that anyway. Just help me out if you can share that with other people, the videos I have, if you find it interesting, okay? So today we're gonna be talking about this is about end of life of an expat, foreigner expat who would go to the Philippines and retire. It's very necessary that you have to plan for that, okay? During the years of our working days, okay, working years, naturally you have a little bit of something like your asset, your house, and you have children, and you have pension. What are you going to do with that? So what we do with my husband, okay, we have a will done, including the advance directive, which is the health will, end of life will, what to do if you're going to be in support, life support during your time when you are going to be gasping for air or your heart is starting to quit on you. You have to identify that and be specific in your advance directive what the family would do to you when you're about to croak, okay? So that is being specific, and it's done in the lawyer's office. Now we have also what we call a life will. It's a kind of will that that is specific to the assets that you have, the financial assets you have, like your house, your pension. Who are you gonna give it to? If you get multiple children, you have to tell the lawyer to give each one specifically, especially your favorite ones, okay? Give them the house, whatever. With our case, we only have one child, so we have specifically told the lawyer to give everything what we have, Philippines and here, to my daughter. And we kept a copy of that notary, directive. That's really, to me, that's necessary to give a peace of mind for each of your children what to do with you. And they would not be fighting. It's normal that at the end, when they're gonna be facing this when you die, they're gonna be fighting each other if you have not specifically distributed all your wealth to them. So that's what happened. But what I'm trying to say, the end of life also in the Philippines, what are you gonna do when you are going to face that? You don't want your wife to have a problem with that. And the children that you have left in the United States, you don't want them to have a problem with you, okay? Dealing with your end of life situation. What I'm planning to do is like this. It's kind of a little bit selfish, okay? You might think I'm selfish because I really do not have a lot of family there. If I have a family in the Philippines, I have my sisters, but all their children are already abroad, you know? So they have the same type of situation I have. I have probably one nephew left there. but I'm not very close to him, so I know pretty well I cannot rely on him at all. Okay, so I have to kind of do my own agenda. How am I gonna plan if in case my husband would have to face that as well as my daughter? So what I would do, okay, I have a helper. That helper of mine, I'm trying to observe him really good, okay, because we have to know that when we are older, we need some help, like finances. Who is going to run around and withdraw your money and buy your food? You have to really know all those things. So what I'm doing is, we have a helper right now who is really good, and I hope he's gonna stick with us, and I hope he is gonna be trustworthy to be one of our helper when we get old. And I would like him to be a part of our life because we do not even have any family there. So realistically, you need somebody else to help you through and to help your wife or your husband to go through while the partner is going bad. Okay? So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to see if this fellow is worth enough for me to be able to keep during that time. And otherwise, planning really is necessary. Or you go back to United States, which is really, to me, that's not really part of the plan, because I know pretty well what are we gonna have. We're gonna be in the nursing home, because my daughter, I only have one. I'm not gonna let her go through that. Like I'm gonna stay with her, and she's gonna help me physically during the process of dying, you know. So we have to really understand that when you go back to the first world, then you're gonna have to face the nursing home, where you're gonna stay at home and you die on your own bed, you know. And otherwise, those are the things that scares a lot of old people. Everyone has to go through that. So if you got kids, you know, it's really, really good. And I wish the kids would stand by their parents, because those parents will get old and they would need your help. Otherwise, that's just a thought, guys. Okay, just include that in your plans when you go to the Philippines or retire in another country away from your home. The end of life plans, okay? Thank you, guys, and have a good day. Bye-bye.